Starting off the morning the right way. Coffee, burgers, and an Audi R8. Pretty sweet car. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today is one of my favorite days of the year. It is probably one of the best car shows, at least for Mitsubishis, in the upper Midwest. Actually, that's without a doubt. It is the best car show in the upper Midwest for Mitsubishis. It is the all Mitsubishi Cookout. It's probably over 100 different Mitsubishis registered, and supposedly there's going to be 12 1Gs there, so I'm excited for that. But we're starting out the morning with Metro Brothers Auto Spa.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Carl is letting us use his driveway and water. Got the car all foamy. They're taking good care of this thing, as you know they always do. And if you guys are in the Twin Cities, make sure you hit them up if you want anything car wash related done to your car. And when you do, make sure you mention me because you'll get 10% off. Just finished up with the car. Again, big, huge shout out to Metro Brothers for coming and doing this right before the show. This thing looks so good, you guys. Look at this. I mean, that reflection though. So good. I'm excited to see how she does at the show today. Carl's gonna come with. I'm just about to get headed out. Let's get on the road. Into the show, got registered. There's a bunch of 1Gs here, and like not just 1Gs but clean 1Gs. This one's got like 50,000 original miles on it. Look at how nice this looks. Completely stock, except for a couple little things. He's got the original Talon mud flaps. I want these. All four. Oh, I want these. Crazy. This one's nice and clean. And then, I mean, you have your normal 1Gs, but... And then, this one's a pretty classic setup too. Got the Cobra wheels on it. And then there's Phil's Laser, which you guys have seen on the channel before. This thing's pretty nuts. It's got the full cage in it now. It's all nice and painted. The last time I saw it, it wasn't painted. This car means business. Definitely means business. I don't think I've showed my neon sign on the vlog yet. It's a little crooked right now. It's hard to keep this thing straight. But that's it. Basically run it down on the ground. And I got an extension cord that goes back to the battery that's in the trunk still. So that's kind of enough for the 1Gs. You guys know I love 1Gs, so it's never really enough for the 1Gs. But I'll show you around some of the other cars that we have here at the show. So we got the first generation 3000 Stealths. We got the second generation 3000 Stealths. This one, mod list so long on this one. This thing is just gorgeous. These cars, way ahead of their time. Man. Another Steezing Minnesota collector plate. Good stuff, man. This car is super sweet too. That's a rare color. Spider. Don't see too many of these anymore, although there's another one over there. We'll go look at that one in a minute. This thing is sweet. Still in just really great shape. Another 1G rolling in. A little fun fact about the 3000 GT VR4 Spiders, they were actually shipped over from Japan without a roof, and then the roofs were installed in California, so it's a fun little fact. And of course over here we have all the 2Gs. Super clean, second gen Talon. Such a sweet body style. Then you got 3Gs, 4Gs. Over here we got Starions and Conquests. This one's Kurt's. He's actually right there. But he's the one who puts on the show. He was actually gifted this car last year at the 19th annual. This is the 20th annual, so this thing is super clean.
You know my feelings on that.
These are like the original wide body cars. I love the side profile of these, they're so cool. There's a bunch of Lancers. We're gonna go back up the middle row because there's a bunch of just like other Mitsubishis over there, and there's a couple Gallants and stuff. Evo 10s are in the back. There's a whole pile of Evo 10s all the way up this row. And you have Evo 8s. That red one is clean. A couple of 9s. I love the white 9. This blue one's pretty sweet. A whole lot done to this thing. Super, super wide wheels. Dang. Check out the Gallants while we're over here. Two of them parked right next to each other. It's pretty sweet. This one is pretty clean. Dang. Oh, look at the condition of those seats. That's crazy. That is a real interesting catch can setup. Big turbo. Colt with a 4G. Nice little turbo setup on this guy. Black chrome NKs. This thing moves. I've seen this one run. Probably see that one at Proving Grounds in a couple weeks. This one's pretty sweet too, all the way from South Dakota. A lot of work done on this guy. This thing is nuts too. Talk about a lot of work. I don't think there's anything that hasn't been touched on this car. Even the trunk. Nice air setup. Well, that's pretty wild. Spy Carl's car over there. Parked next to a bright yellow GTR. That's pretty sweet. So I think I may have said that Kurt's car was over with the other conquests, but actually Kurt's car is over here. The person who puts on these shows, his name's Kurt. This is his car collection and his trailer. This is, like I said, the 20th annual show of this, and he's been putting it on all these years. His cars are spectacular. Camera does not do these things justice. I mean, every inch of these are detailed, all of them. So crazy. This is his Spider as well. He always sets it up like this. Been at a few shows with him. It's pretty cool to see everything. He's the one who actually told me that little fun fact about how the roofs were installed in California. So, pretty sweet car. So also at this show, they call it the Mitsubishi Cookout because it's a cookout. So they got food all over there, nice park setting. White Bear Mitsubishi is also here. They got 2 cars here. This is a really cool show, and this one's probably one of the better turnouts that we've had. Last year was also good, but this year there's definitely a lot nicer onesies, which is what I'm into, as you guys know. Look who showed up. It's the doggo by Lexi. And Gabby came. Just did my voting. So far I think there's 8 onesies left. Not quite the 12 that were originally registered, but still a really good turnout. It's amazing to see this many like actually clean onesies. I've met a couple subscribers. Pretty cool to be meeting people that are not really far from where I live that watch my videos. So, are you leaving now? What was that 2-step thing you were telling me about?
Oh, I just changed.
That's a little bit louder.
Yeah, it's a little better.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming.
Hey, see ya.
See you later. So one of the events that they do here is the slow drags. So as you can imagine, it's as slow as you can go without stopping from cone to cone. It usually takes a while. This is literally like the distance. You can see the other cone is right there, and then this one. And it's just whoever can go the slowest from cone to cone. Yep. Super cool show. Ended up getting 2nd place. Phil over there, who sounds like his car is dying, he ended up with 1st. Looking like it might rain, so to save my fresh detail, I'm gonna get out of here. I have never won a trophy at a show before, so 1st trophy. I'm happy with it. Alright, time to go home. Of course, we end up driving home in the rain. Look at the rain just beat off my windshield. I don't even have to use my wipers. Well, we made it home from the show. Car got a little wet, but really not a big deal. That was a really fun event, and I'm really excited that I got my 1st trophy. I haven't gotten a trophy at a car show ever, so that's pretty cool. Big shout out to Kurt and all the sponsors for putting on that show. If you guys have not been to that show and you're in the Midwest, you should look into going to it next year. It really is a cool event, and there's a lot to look at usually. One of my other favorite shows of the year is coming up this next weekend, and that is the Light the Night show. So it is a nighttime show focused around lights. So my neon sign really ends up being perfect for a show like that, and I love showing it because then you actually get to see the full effect of the neon sign. So that show is coming up next weekend. I'm not sure when that will be compared to when this video actually goes up. It will probably have already happened, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't already, you really should consider subscribing. There's a lot of content coming with this car in the future. like in some of the recent videos. If you haven't seen it, we're swapping this car to automatic. That's gonna be a fun project, and there's just plenty of other things I need to do on this car that I haven't done yet. So if you haven't already, like the video as well. I appreciate that. It helps the channel a bunch, and with the channel growing, we get to do more cool things. So make sure you hit the like button. It really does help. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.